Well, I cannot say welcome back because we are still here. This is, when we arranged this event with Alberto Antonio, we said that this is an event dead or alive. And because we know that we want to make, plenty of all the relevant arguments on the floor and try to open the discussion. And as you have seen in the program, then we will have another mainstream roundtable that should help us to continue this brainstorming that actually found really interesting, well-constructed, and after different point of views that help us, I think, in deciding, or at least understanding what is going on. Because the most important difficulty in this field is that it's different to understand what is happening. Because the idea of having one currency with all these strange architecture around is not something that you study at the university. Under this point of view, this part of the operative research is really fascinating because we as researchers with different background and specialization, we are living something unique. And for this reason, the forecasts are very difficult. Also because there is the globalization, the fact that the economies are perfectly interconnected due to the financial system. We have this concentration within financial markets that at the same time see more markets that became and take a role within the world. I mean, so many things are happening that eventually it is completely difficult to make a fine-tune of what could be the better policy to implement. You know, in stochastic finance, we used to say that the markets are Markovian. In other words, that they benefit from the Markov property. Forget about the past. The future is just based on the present. It's incredible that instead, within the Eurozone, the bureaucracy just base its decision on the past. It does not make any sense. And what is more wrong is that they continue to exploit information from time series when this time series sometimes contains markets that are completely not comparable. For an institutional investor, an hedge fund manager, this is quite normal, but believe me, you are not in the real world. In the world that takes the decision, in the institutions, they compare apple with meat, not with another fruit. Think about all the issue related will be the topic that we are going to face now, about the fiscal money. It is a tool that, as our speaker will explain, has been already used in the history, adopted, analyzed, but definitely in a market, in a financial market, in a land that is completely different. And also the way in which the fiscal money can be applied can follow different paradigm with respect to the one that we have seen in the past. We have a system where banks plays a huge role. They more or less, let me pass the non-technical word, they discount more or less everything. They weight the risk and they take decisions of investment. Sometimes they keep their money there because some regulators ask to do this. So, or because they don't find concrete opportunity to invest because the uncertainty is huge. You know what surprised me? Some days ago, I have heard that the Prime Minister of China, that after a long discussion about the inclusive economy and the fact that China must consider the problem, in a few words, he say, forget about that we take care of pollution. These were not the words, obviously, but that was the synthesis. So we have to face incredible different situations in a world in a continuous evolution. And so for this reason, we believe that remain or leave, we have to explore all the possible tools and techniques that financial analytics gives us in order to face these incredible challenges that we have in front of us. And for this reason, we deserve time to the fiscal money and to the different possibility of implementing it in order to open our mind. And about this, I really thank the Chamber of Deputies for having given, and the Movement 5 Star, for having given the opportunity to run this event and to make this possibility of comparisons of ideas.